Peace, 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 family. What's going on? Y'all already know what it is. This is G Consciousness Live, and we got some brothers we got to deal with the fakeness in the community, right? So, Israel job. I knew this day would be coming. Now, anybody that's in the community that knows Israel doctrine, we all say the same thing about the brother, right? This brother he wants to be in the media, right? He went from dealing with the Bible, right, to gossip gangster in the community, dealing with everybody's issues in the community, when in reality, the community don't even accept you. So why are you struggling so hard to be cool with the community when they don't accept you anyhow? Now, here's the problem. Now, the brother is a repulsive liar. I don't know if he does not understand that he is lying, or is he ignorant to the fact that he is a liar? Does he purposely do it? Is it something strategically planned? Ain't no telling. But the brother is a liar, right? So we're going to deal with the brother's priorities today because he just made a video on me. So, okay, we're going to deal with his priorities today. Now, number one is this. The situation that happened between him and Boss. I said in the doctrine, you know better. You need to cut it all the way down. Leave you to get it right, right? Now, here's the thing. That's all I said. Never came out, said anything else at all about the brothers at all, right? Told by Sim, talked to him privately, talked to Israel privately just as well. It seems to me that this brother always using his mother as a scapegoat and act like a crybaby when someone talks about his mother, but he dish out all the other crap. So as he stated to me already, if you are in the line of fire, and when you're in that fire and someone talks about your mother, they see a weakness that's in you. So that's why they do it, right? They shouldn't do it, but they do it. I don't do it. So when you're looking at the brother, to just looking at him, he uses that as a tool. If you notice, when you talk about his mother, the first thing he do is he's going to go put up a picture about his mother. He wants everybody to feel sorry for him. That's Israel doctrine. The games is over with. You say in your video that everybody do normal stuff, get up and go to work. You don't do that. You sit around and you discuss basically what's going on in the community, because you're the media. You're you might as well be part of in the black media. Why? Because you sit around and you discuss everything all day. Use a gossip gangster, basically. That's what you do. I don't do that, bro. You say I'm looking for attention, but you on Polite's coattail, Sonetta's coattail, Tazariak's coattail. I brother even address them brothers. You brother even see me doing anything on those brothers. You on Zion Lex coattail, Harry coattail, whatever the brother name is. You on his coattail. So you on all of these brothers' coattail, Gorilla's coattail, and all of them think the same thing about you, Carl. You just someone that's trying to get some play and get a shine. Bruh, just be you. If you will actually be you, then trying to be somebody else, then maybe you will get that shine. Now, matter of fact, the problem is, it's because you're being you that nobody wants to deal with you. Why? Because who are you? You are a person that is ignorant, foolish, prideful. And so when we look at these things, arrogant, when we look at these things, who wants to be around a person that is like that? No one wants to deal with a person that he can't keep any friends. That's like if I go to a job and the turnover rate is 80%. I'm gonna wonder why. Why is the turnover rate so high at this job? Well, the turnover rate is high because these people at this job have a problem with paying people their money or keeping people in the doors. So therefore, the turnover rate is high. So Israel doctrine, it's like you walking around and you smell boo-boo, but it's on your shoe. So you're looking at other people when it's you're the problem. Number one is, in the past 6 months, you have done nothing but been on earth, went away from the Bible, teaching the Bible. You stated out yourself when you made a video last week, I'm going to get back to teaching the Bible. Why? Because you haven't been doing nothing. Into it, at the job, with your friends, everything. And then another thing too is you go and you lay in the lap of in the crack media, right? So when you go and you lay in the lap of these guys, these are the same guys you was just into it with prior to. So, oh God, this your buddy now? You ever sent Israel anything to help Israel doctrine out in a situation? But this your man's now? And then you got Israel. Oh, they talked about my mama. So you sits over there, goes over there, sits on his lap. They talked about my mama. He pat you on the back, tap you on the butt, and say, go ahead on, man. We got you. We gonna cover you. And you run off. Come on, man. Let's stop playing games, Israel doctrine. Real is real. And you ain't been doing nothing but been faking out here, bruh. And that's real talk. So then you talking, you go on the show and you make a show about me. Then you start dealing with Lex. Well, Lex, check this out. Israel doctrine told me you was a serpent from the begin about your wicked ways. So when he told me from the begin, is this your man's? Well, now y'all bound or bound up now, but this the same guy that told me not to deal with you. Now y'all in cahoots. Well, I just want to let you know that, Lex. He says you a snake. So just understand that. So because you are a snake, just know that he knows how to deal with this snake that's in the grass. So at the same time, we have this dude that's pushing 40 years old that's causing much controversy in the community, but say that he's trying to help the community. That doesn't make any sense. Anybody that has listened to Israel doctrine should know that this brother from the get-go has been causing catastrophe and also problems within the community. Because why? He still don't feel accepted, because when he did his presentation, when he did his stood up before them brothers in Atlanta, before all them Hebrews brothers, he feel as if he failed. And because he feel as if he failed, every time he get on his show, on your show, Dr. Mayat is his conversation, because they didn't accept what he was bringing, and because they didn't accept him, and they spew him out and didn't like anything that he was bringing and say that he was a Christian or whatever the case may be, he still is feeling some type of way. So what did he do? He rose up and he changed the tracks, because now he want everybody to love him again, right? This is Israel doctrine. He want people to love him again. They didn't accept him at the debate. Everybody's calling him foolish, from the dude named Courtney that actually brought him out there. He's saying they owe him money. All these things is going on. Everybody's saying him foolish. But before he went out there, I told him, bro, they're not going to receive what you're bringing. Because guess what? Because you're bringing a doctrine that they don't want to hear. They want their ears tickled. Did he win the debate? I agree that he did. It's nothing that he did not say that was not true. But for the most part, they don't want to hear that. So when he failed, that they didn't accept him, guess what he did? He jumped over and started doing the media thing. And y'all know what the media do. These brothers is trying to be like TMZ, Media Takeout, MTO. That's them. That's what they do, right? They got all the news. You got people like in the crack radio that's following Polite around every move. And if you got that much skills, You might as well go heads up with criminal. Go get your criminal justice. Go to school for criminal justice. Why? Because you already in the agency, in the field right now. And another thing, if it's like that and you feel you want to be a news broadcaster, whether you're NBC, MTO, or whatever the case may be, TMZ, in the crack radio, do your thing. Go out there, get your paparazzi on. Go ahead. It's you. Do it, right? So my main thing is this. This brother say I want fame. Bro, you have done nothing in the community, but guess what? Fame. Nobody wants to read for you. Why? Because it's the same problems on your panel. You a control freak. You got a problem, bro. Every friend that you get, guess what happens? They leave. Even the sisters that was on your panel weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, where are they at now? Why they don't call in no more? Why? Because everybody watch you, guess what? Control these sisters to where they're not even on your panel no more. So now what he do is, nobody wants to hear his BS. He's not talking about the Bible. So this is what he do now. He calls people to be on his show so they can be on his show so they can bring viewers to his show. Because he ain't popping. Nobody want to hear what he says. You heard what Sonetta said about the brother? So here's the games, y'all. They say, I want to be famous, bro. I deal with the Bible. I deal with the historical events. I got people that even use my information that I bring. You think I give a care about that? I'm hated in the community as being in the Hebrew or the Black Hebrew community, as well as dealing with the brothers in the RBG and other things, and on the other teams or whatever the case may be. But I'm trying to get a name when all I do is when brothers come at me or attack me, is come out and guess what? Speak on it. I stay silent for about 2 weeks or weeks since I've been beefing until in the Black radio got to speaking on my name. Then Carl pops up out of the blue, supposed to be dealing with the Bible, and he's rocking with these brothers that's dealing with this white black supremacy type stuff, right? So we see that. But you say you the Bible, you gave salvation to the world, now you're trying to take it back now. Come on, bro. Who you fooling? I've been doing this. I'm a Midwest nigga. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Got a little bit of West Coast on me because I've been there, but I was born here. I left here when I was 2, so I got the Cali gang and moved back to get the West gang, the Midwest gang. So I'm from West Coast to the Midwest. So I understand the lingo, bruh. And I understand what you do down in the South. You's a betrayer, bruh. You've been betraying people. I've done nothing but love you, bruh. Try to help you out. Try to pick you up. Try to lift you up. But at the same time, you's one of those dudes who don't understand what real friends is, bruh. None of them brothers that's in the media, black, none of them brothers came to your aid when you need help. You can't keep a job. Why? Because your attitude is shaky, bruh. That's why. Nobody wants to support you. Why? Because your attitude is flaky, bruh. If you, like I told you before, months ago, if you get your mind right, get your attitude together, then guess what? Then you can get that support. Why are you at a standstill in life? You've been doing this thing for how many years? And you still where you at? You still trying to make it to somebody's platform or trying to make your own platform? Come on, bro. You supposed to been took out. You supposed to been the speckled bird and had the wings to fly. Why you ain't flying, Israel? Why? You started off talking about the Bible. Now you jumped over to Pan-Africanism, which ain't nothing wrong with it. But issue here over here or issue over there? You say you ain't racist, but you get on there and you initiated this whole thing and you knew exactly what you was going to do. Because like you say, you play chess and not checkers. Well, I play chess too, and I see through you. You cause all the confusion in the community through the media output that you've been using. Here's the problem right here. He's the problem. So then when you get Basim, which doing the same thing, he's promoting the shows of these brothers. He's promoting everybody's show, putting out everybody's time, everybody's show. I told Basim from the get-go, don't do that, bro. Stop doing that. Don't be promoting none of their shows. You say you're a believer of the Bible, deal with what you dealing with. And this brother, he still continued to do it. And then you go and you doing the same thing, but you mad at him because he's doing the same thing you're doing when you're doing it too. You sitting up there on everybody's ride. You promoting this, then you doing this, and then you turn around and say, Harry is your brother, right? Harry is your brother, but you say Harry is an Edom, so Edom is an Arab, and then you got Basim, which is an Arab, right? So then we see that we got Arabs, right? And you say this is the white man or the white Arabs or whatever the case may be, but then you hate on him, and then you make it express or emphasize it in the community, right? This is what you're doing. So you're playing both sides of the field because you want the brothers to go against you, him. Now you playing the race card because you got your ghetto pass, you got your black card, and that's what's up. You feel you got your black card, but is that what the Bible teach, bro? No, it does not. It does not teach that. So why are you causing confusion in the community when you're supposed to seek the peace of the community? Why are you doing that? So then when I spaz out and get to mentioning certain things that these brothers is doing out here, oh God, mentioning my name, because of you, because he would have never mentioned my name if this would have stayed in the back room. Because if y'all felt that y'all was biblical believers, y'all supposed to kept that amongst yourselves. But you got the community in on it, right? So this is the whole problem with this brother. This brother is looking for attention, as y'all can see. Everybody has mentioned that. I don't have that problem. Nobody's mentioned that about me. Everybody has their view on you. It's just so happened they only taking up for you because guess why? Because they are black supremacy and they are against anything that's other than them. So even with that, you couldn't get them to ride with you when it was black on black. Then you switch it up and try to make it black on white because now you want to get the feeling again. You want everybody to love you. You want to be loved so much that you messy out here. Come on, bro. You sloppy out here. I've been telling you that for months now. Israel, do you plan on changing your ways, bro? Do you want to really get to the Heavenly Father and get to a state of heavenly bliss? I don't think you do, bro. Why? Because you messy and you sloppy out here, bro. Really sloppy. And then you get on her and you contradict yourself, bro. We got the videos. That's why you took them all down, because we hear what you're saying. And then you talk about this man, right? And you say you talk about your family. When if you talked about this man's race and you brought his race into her, you got everybody calling this man crackers. You are a part of that. You are associated with that, bro. You associated with that. So you are racist. You talked about his family when you talked about his race. Because why? His progenitor is the ones who hold his race and who he is. And you know that. So when you talked about his race, you talked about his family. That's just like if I'm a white man and I call a black man a nigger, I'm talking about the variety of them. So this is what you did, Israel. You did this. And I'm going to quit calling you Israel because in reality, you're not Israel. That's the thing about it. You're not talking about Israel's doctrine. So you are called Abba. And that's who you is, bro. Called Abba. You're not Israel doctrine. You've been left that Israel doctrine state. You didn't turn over and jump the track just to please the media because you don't feel accepted by the community because what took place at Dr. Mayat. You didn't say Dr. Mayat so many times. She didn't say your name. I mean, she hasn't said your name that many times since the debate. She going on to do what she do on her side. You still talking about things, what, 2 years ago? You had a standstill. Do you need the red or the blue pill? Which one is going to take you to get up on your feet and move past what you're dealing with? It didn't work on your job. It's not working on your media. Well, if these things is not working with your family, with your friends, if these things are not working, then maybe you should check yourself. Maybe your check engine light on, bro. You've been running or rolling with your check engine light on, and not one time you stop to service yourself. Come on, bro. Let's stop playing games out here. It's real out here. Is you for the community or you're not? I see you stirring up strife in the community. Like I say, you just like the regular medias that's out here. You continually stirring up strife in the community. You worried about what Polite doing. You worried about what Sonetta doing. You worried about what anybody else doing is in the community. Pharaoh, you go jump on that tip. They have a debate up in IOG. You on that tip. You all over the place. You're sloppy. You're messy, bro. You're messy, bro. You the one trying to be out in this community and want to be seen. It's you the one. If I wanted to be seen, I could have been seen, bro. Do you not understand that? I could have been there. If I wanted to get up and say I want to go to New York tomorrow or within the next hour, I can do it, bro. What is you talking about? You say that we do everyday thing and ordinary things. Why don't you do everyday thing and ordinary things? You don't have a job. You don't get up and go to work. So how is you talking about what's ordinary and you're not doing what's ordinary? You sit around and the idle mind is the devil's workshop. You let the enemy play with your mind. Everybody that has ever been close to you, that's been your friend, that loved you, you have ran them off. It's time for you to check your engine, bro. Your engine check light is on and you still running the car. It's just eventually that you're gonna die out. Everybody in the community, bro, know what you're doing, bro. We up on it already. Everybody saying the same thing. Israel doctrine, he want the views. He want to feel love, y'all. He wants to feel love. Hey, bro, you don't have to do what you're doing, bro. Understand this. You can be loved. Guess what? That's who you are. You ain't got to never be famous. But he feel he let the community down. So therefore, he's using another brother to try to gain him some fame. That's what he doing, man. Been doing it the whole time. So then you link back up with Lex, and then you join with the whores in the black radio. They don't even deal with the Bible. There'd be another Polite and shoot your Bible up. So then you go dealing with them, Father Nalab, and then Michael Edwards come back to you. He try to apologize to you, and he see what manner of a spirit that you have in you, and you like F him. Never came back, never made amends. I got into it with Michael Edward. I break breads with the brother. We have our little discussion. We cool now. You know what I'm saying? So then you mad because nobody else wants to be beefing out here. And then you say, well, F us because we dealing with him and you're not dealing with him. Well, hold on for a minute. Is we dealing with the Bible or we dealing with street code? Because last I checked, it says you're supposed to be conformed to Christ and conform to this word. Are you sticking with Tupac or the Bible? What you gonna be? Because you're switching up tracks, bruh. Everybody see you, bruh. Now you keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna get a petition together from everybody in the community, and I can get them to sign it or come on and vouch for the things that you're doing in the community, bruh. Bottom line. And they will all say the same thing about you, Israel doctrine. Everybody. Why? You alone with that shotgun and them dogs because of you. It's you. Nobody wants to deal with you, bruh, because your attitude. You won't empty yourself and put some of the divine creator within you. You say you're about the word. Well, why you ain't bridged with the word then? Why you ain't doing what the word's saying? And then what's crazy about it, it's these brothers that's pushing 40 and above that's out here causing confusion among the brothers that's young in this thing. I shouldn't have to be doing this show, cleaning up after your sloppy mess, bro. You sloppy out here, man. I'm your little brother, bottom line. I shouldn't have to be coming behind you because you're sloppy out here. Now these brothers bring my name in their situation due to the fact of you put me in the line of fire and I'm your little brother. So is you really my big brother? That's the thing about it. Why would you put me in the line of fire? Because they see me, and not only that, they see me took a post of me that was a while back ago. And they see that I have dealt with Basim, but guess what? You dealt with Basim too. But now it's a problem that he's a white Arab. You didn't have no problem with it before until, like you said, the brother didn't give Mighty Hebrew your number. Think you got upset, you got mad about that, you know? So here's the whole thing. And like I told Basim from the get-go, he should have never been dealing with them other brothers like that. Because they don't accept you. You know they black supremacy already. I don't care how you try to feel accepted in the community. When you're dealing with black supremacy, they're not going to accept you. That's bottom line, let alone accept their own other brothers. So why would they accept you? They don't accept me because I deal with the Bible. I mean, you may think I got a black card, but in reality, I don't. Because they telling me they're going to kill me or harm me physically just as if I am the other race of people that they're coming up against, that they are supreme against. So let's be for real out here, man. I got to waste my time to sit here and make this video when I got things I got to do, you know. I got to load and I got to take to Kansas City and be up out of here and get back to my family. Ordinary things the Israel doctrine is not doing. Now you got me on the media doing this when I shouldn't have to be addressing you because you're sloppy out here, bro. Everybody know. Now, if you keep doing what you're doing, I'm going to get these brothers together whole wide. And we're going to talk about and discuss this because in the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses should everywhere be established. Now, either you take reproof or you stand down, bro, because you sloppy out here, man. Then you bringing people that's in this thing that don't even deal with the Bible. So why you bringing them in this, bro? You bringing us in the line of fire and then make it so bad. Peep this. Peep them out, y'all. He talk about Basim, right? He say Basim talked about his family. Then the dude turn around and talk about Mikael's family. When you talk about Mikael's wife, Mikael ben Israel's wife, then guess what? You talk about everything that comes from him and surrounds him because that's him. Because guess why? He's one flesh with that woman. So you a hypocrite, bro. You sit right up there and you talk about, you say this man talk about your family. Then you get some live TV and you talk about, guess what? The brother Mikael ben Israel's family. Then you put IOG up in it because you a snake. So you put their name up in it. So now you extended a hand out to them. So now it seems to us that you want the views now. So then you know you're wrong. So you leave off the next day. You take all the videos down, right? This is how he moving. He take them all down and say he's just going to start teaching the Bible now. Then he back on this again. Then he see me make a post dealing with the brothers that he's supposed to not be dealing with. Right? He go on their show the other day, said nothing about them mentioning my name. But then when I respond about them mentioning my name, then it's a problem. And then what's so crazy about it is the brothers from In the Black Radio, they said it even out their own mouth. LaRon been neutral in it. He never said anything in it. So they was just going to leave me alone. But they still mentioning my name, though, telling me I don't want it. Because they know I was neutral. I never said anything. So then when I speak out, now you step up, Yogi the Bird, go sit down, itchy bird. You got me twisted. Now you step up, you should have stayed sitting down and you should have never said anything to me. Because I see who you really are and I know who you really are. And everybody's starting to see who you really are. You didn't betray everybody who you didn't dealt with. Everybody who you didn't dealt with. And not only that is, if your mother was living now, you even letting her down. Why? Because you're not doing what she installed in Israel doctrine at all. So you becoming a letdown now. A disappointment now. You came up to I came up to Chicago. I went to your debate. It was me and you at that debate. Nobody was rocking with you. Then I came down to Memphis. It was me at that debate. Nobody was rocking with you. Me and you walked up in there with your laptop. But now I'm the guy who you flipping on? Is you serious, bro? You tripping out here. You have lost your mind. Get out. Get a little fresh air a little bit. So the problem is actually with you, Israel Doctrine. You're the problem. Change your ways, bro. Get your check engine light serviced. I'm the problem. I said, Israel Doctrine, you could come to my crib when you come to St. Louis. You ain't got to worry about hotel fare. Matter of fact, I was going to pay to get the brother out here. We got a vacation that we're taking in August. I was going to pay to get the brother out here to go to the resort with us. He on some BS. Now, what type of, I got you amongst my family. You feel me? But you on this BS? You don't have no family for reals. I got you amongst my family as if you are my family because that's how I looked at it. You in the car with my family and we kicking it or going to the debate, basically. I'm in Memphis. I'm in your town. Well, close to your town. And you pull this. Then I say, well, okay, bro, we're going to get you out here. You tell me, I don't know, man, who going to feed my dogs? Come on, bro. Are you serious? So here's your problem, man. It's you that is the problem. I have done nothing but extending my hand to you, bro. Nothing but extending my hand to you. When them brothers Tazariak was going off on you on Sinetta, I jumped up in that right behind you and came at Tazariak. Why? As I stood by you, bro, because I believe you my brother. But then you come and you pull this, and you can get mad or hear this because this gonna be here. You call me all type of B's, and I ain't called you a B word yet, even though you've been acting like one. He talked about my mama. They talked about Jesus. Your mama wouldn't even never been breathing to give you life if it wasn't about if it wasn't for Jesus. So if they talked about Jesus, right? If they talked about him, and then you complain to them, they talked about your mama, and not only that, you was an enemy of God, as the Bible says, and he brought you unto him with his love and kindness. Why ain't you establishing the same thing? They talked about my mama. Is this some little kid stuff? And then whenever you talked about, and then you know, whatever you said about this man, or whatever y'all said about each other, I never, ever said that it was right what was said, what both of you guys said. I said, Israel Doctrine, you moved like a snake, and I seen what you did with the community. You stirred them up, and then you pulled the card, the race card. And then I said, Basim, you should have never said anything about that dude's mother. Even though he did what he did, you should have never did that from the get-go. That was not right. Because his mother had nothing to do with what was dealing with y'all's situation. But then I looked at it, and there was no but behind it. I said, when there's argument or envy and strife, that's every evil work. So they're only doing, guess what? What the devil wants them to do. And the devil sit back and laugh because y'all say y'all brothers, but y'all doing the same thing. And I'm guilty of it too because I have done it. I'm not going to play your games. I'm not going to be on here cussing you out because that's what you want me to do. But I have done nothing but been good to you, bro. I opened up my house unto you and said that when you come down here, bro, you can stay at my crib. I had you around my family. Any man that has you around their family is a brother that's your brother. And whether or not you want to take this reproof or not. And another thing is, Lex, stay back. Stop instigating. You 40 years old, bro. Why is you instigating stuff? I'm a coon. Same thing with you, Lex. I always extended my hand to you and said good things about you. You talked about my family and my kids. You told me my kids can die and they can get it. You talked about my family just as well. So then when you talk about my family, I still accepted you back and forgave you, bruh. So Israel doctrine, you can't extend the same hand to the brother who you call a brother, but you argue with your brother. And then when somebody come over here that you say is your brother and disrespect another brother, then it's a problem. You're not even dealing with that. You still linking up and buddy with him, and he disrespected me. But I don't care about none of that. Because if these brothers do that, I'm willing to accept them back. Because I know the real brothers is for real brothers at the end of the day. Whether or not, and you say you for righteousness, then if you for righteousness, why you stand for nothing but wickedness? I don't understand that, bro. You knew what you was doing when you pulled that card. I don't think that you know that there's people outside of you that is intelligent and see that what you're doing, bro. What you're doing is folly, Israel. We see what you're doing. That's why you got brothers in the background looking, saying, what type of stuff is this? What he on? And then these brothers stood up and said they don't care nothing about the Bible, F the Bible. And now you on their show and you rocking with them. Israel doctrine, you stand for the Bible. Then the brother, you jumped up and said, I'll get up there with Harry. I'll get up there with Harry Potter. You get up there with Harry, but then you talk about Basim. And you say Harry is Edom, but then when you do your study on, you look at Edom as the Arab, and then Basim is an Arab. Not saying that he's Edom, but you know already that the Arabs is your Ishmaelites, everybody who dwelled on that Arabian area. That's where it comes from. So what's the problem, bro? Like, do y'all not see that? Oh God, why did you get up in it? Do you not see that? He just said he was going to get on the stage with Harry. But then you said that we coons, but then you ain't calling this man a coon. You didn't laugh up and buddy with him. When this man was just saying he going to get up on the stage with Harry, I have no problem with him getting on the stage with Harry. But then we got fake dudes out here say they hate the white man, but then get up and go smile in his face. I don't have that issue. I only don't like white supremacy. I don't have a problem with white people. I have a problem with white supremacy, bottom line. If there's no equality or justice, and because white supremacy are not giving that out, and if the head be sick, then the body's sick. So if the head's sick, which is the government, then the body gonna be sick, which is the people. That's my problem. I know how to interact with white people. I know how to interact with other cultures. Matter of fact, when I look at other cultures of people, I look at it as different varieties of people and cultures as a thing of beauty to me. That's my thing. I look at colors, diversity of animals. It's beautiful to me. I look at the handiwork of God. I love it. Not a problem. I don't care what color it is. Interesting and beautiful to look at nature and look what the Most High brought forth. If you got a problem with what I said, it doesn't matter. I don't care. You think I care about what y'all think about me? No, I don't. Because at the end of the day, guess what? LaRon G consciousness is still going to be out here helping and feeding the people. See, I don't just talk and sit up on this blog talk all day. See, I get out here and I work because I know it takes money if I'm going to feed the people. That's another thing. So Israel doctrine, I had to waste an hour. I should have been already at the gig. Yes, because I do ordinary things. Yes. And bro, just stop it, bro. Like everybody who you ever been cool with, they have stopped dealing with you. You want people to come over there and read for you and sit down on your panel when there's no justice or no peace on your panel. No one's going to sit on your panel. There's no justice, no peace. Read for you for what? You got these people that's dealing with the biblical text and operating in it more than you. Why should they come and read for you? You should be reading for them. And if they do decide to come read for you sometimes, that's cool. But it is what it is, man. I got work to do. But for the most part, for those that are listening, I apologize for coming in this manner. But for the most part, this brother has done nothing but cause chaos in the community. And he continued to keep doing it. He's going to make 2 or 3 more videos. I'm not going to play with this brother. This brother is moving in wickedness and foulness. And he knew what he was doing. And also, oh God and them, they knew already that they was that this dude was Basim was white. Well, not white, but he was an Arab. They knew it already. And they kept dealing with them, even called them their brothers. Now, just to get a shine, these brother is out in the media with it. It's the media, man. That's what the media do. They do these things. So let's stop playing games out here, man. It's real. Those brothers that's willing to reach out their hands and extend their hands and to help out, them the brothers that you never betray. Basim has helped me. That's my brother, whether or not you like it or not. Israel Doctrine, same thing. He can get mad. I got to block you on Facebook or whatever the case may be. But at the same time, at the end of the day, we'll see how you respond to this. I'm all type of beat niggas. I never even called you out your name. But I'm all type of beat niggas, right? Come on, bro. Ain't you getting too old for that? When are you going to start to grow? When are you going to start to mature? You need to mature, bro. You're staggering back. You being conformed to the world. That's why you play the media. You act like Jesus was walking around with a Bill Bellamy microphone, like in the crack radio guy, and he basically just was saying what was going on over here and what was going on over there and talking about he's a Pan-Africanist. Come on, bro. He was preaching the gospel and doing what the Father had told him to do. Why ain't you doing that? Yeah, have I got busy out here? Yeah. Have you corrected me? Yeah. And I got it on point. Now I got to turn around and correct you because you ain't doing what you need to be doing. You the one that seek attention. And we can get like about 15 to 20 people that can come on my show and say the same thing. It's you, bro. You the one looking for attention. Everybody got the same word to say about you, bro. Every chance you get, you call it in on Fakeness show. Guess how many times I called in on Fakeness show, bro? Probably like 2 times, 3 times at the most. Guess how long I've been listening to Fakeness? For a minute now. So let's stop playing games, bro. You even wanted to get your own platform to take the attention away from his platform, and you wanted people to support you, but nobody wanted to support you. Why, Israel? Because you wicked, bro. And you got a psychological problem. Now I'm starting to see that. I'm out of here, man. I'm done, man. Peace and blessings, y'all. I had time to be playing no games with this brother of mine.